Hey James, what is like the first episode of Oh Sang Woo?
Oh, there it is. I gotta watch the example that we're gonna view.
James, like what was the first episode like of Oh Sang Woo?
This looks illusions but live action and animation hybrid that mixes up that affects the 2D animations with the live action footage. I've seen like the Space Jam's A New Legacy movie. It's absolute brilliance. And also Chip and Dale the Rescue Ranger. I have to see watched the movie before. So I will not just I just gotta see this. Oh, there's a community this the videos made this. So I already got besides that. I was just gonna be the besides that for to make the photograph that. And the matrix programs just living that out to the nowhere. The character slots, the character scenery, and environments and movements, like the scenes where the 3D class where the glasses on it and swallow the red ones with the candy trick stuff. And I just takes on the phone camera footage that walk through, going around, and still there's something is the matrix programs of characters surrounded here with this mind's connection. That's how there's a billion times to connect this. So let's going to let's see. Oh, there is the live action. It's done by the Chinese boys crew.
Oh yeah, and then Far Cry.
Just like
What was the first episode of what is the pilot episode for Oh Sang Woo?
Just like the scenes of Space Jam, A New Legacy, and the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the inspiration. This look like the.
So like for the first episode of hey James.
Oh.
Like what would be the first episode of Oh Sang Woo? Like the pilot episode.
So I gotta be how just got the animated with this live action the videos that has the movement be with the Miku figures that figure of almost with their stuffed and these kind of stuff that's a traditional animation that I just gotta make the character animations that particularly the angles that joints, the movements and handies where the body parts that have the struggles with the hands that the animated beginning is a lot for the testing up, and that's how for Uncle Richard Williams that did so animated as well. And maybe it's our Internet War Games Universe sections move along. There is a topic there.
So, like, what would be, like, the first episode for Oh Sang Woo Gets Grounded series? Like, would it be Oh Sang Woo what would the pilot episode be? Where Oh Sang Woo from Killing Stalking gets grounded?
He's been as killed from the manga's reality. And he's been born from darkness, that whole place, a few years back. And
so what would be the pilot episode?
His he's raised from the California, and looks like Korean.
You mean Polygon City, Ohio?
And doesn't have a real, but as Polygon California.
Well, isn't Polygon City in Ohio? Like similar to Sir Watkins videos? Or should it be like in Ohio similar to Sir Watkins or California?
He is starting out as spewing this racial slur that's accused of commits crimes to the criminal acts up that.
Oh yeah.
And think going to child abuse of her that raped the attempted rapist the child, as which was acted up.
You mean U-bomb?
The U-bombs.
Well, you know, Osangwu's homophobic, like he's anti-LGBT.
And has the homophobias. And
Claire,
he,
like you know, like
the LGBT, the people.
Similar to Clarabelle being racist.
And also and include he's openly racist.
Like, remember, like, where like, there should be, like, one episode where Clarabelle disrespects George Floyd. Because, like, Clarabelle is racist.
Victimized the United States. As recentered as a reality. I wonder how Osang would going to go out and outside, then going to sidewalks, walking down the street, the cities, the building, and where he discovered the big metropolitan building the whole place, and as it turned out to be discovered the George Floyd, and who he has.
What about with Clarabelle as well?
Who
Clarabelle
he has been deceased from the real life, the intersections of born for the reality that came into that. So the might have this starting out that calling the insulting, disrespectful words and calling out that racist languages to George Floyd, and he doesn't like the both of this, but Osang Wu and Clarabelle. And despite that,
tell me about
size.
And what about this one part where Clarabelle and Osang Wu hates the entry, like mocking entry point artists?
Bonky.
What?
What are the words that talk about? Say again.
Like where Osang Wu hates entry point artists?
Oh, it says entry point artists? And he's locking on to the deviant arts and Japanese sites and the Instagrams
and Toy House.
The American sites that.
And Twitter.
The long Twitter's social media platform. They have Twitter, Instagram, DeviantArt, Toy House, American sites, the Japanese sites, arts, digital art stuff. As he's
including Art Fight.
He believes as well. Look it up. That's how the frequency that entry point artists that. And I think that he disrespectful and disliking the entry point artists as made out the
like
OC.
And he does art theft.
And then he decided to art theft, to make some disgusting and nasty the hentai stuff I think that's a
Oh,
very
like
similar-
from like which artists? Like would Oh Sang Woo